And that's something that I really wish I knew as a beginner entrepreneur, beginner business owner, because for a long time, my creativity felt like chaos. It felt like there are so many things that I needed to get done, and I didn't know which one needed to go first. I didn't know which one was most important or anything like that. One of the things that I hope to improve in 2026 is my scheduling, my routine, and just trying to get better in how I spend my time throughout the day. So, what I ended up doing was pretty much going into ChatGPT and putting in my entire schedule on the days that I'm in the office with meetings and editing, and then what my time and schedule looks like when I'm out in the field working and out of the office. So this is what my day usually looks like. So I'm usually up between 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning. Now this depends what time the gym opens. Sometimes the gym that I go to opens at 5 a.m. Other times it's a 24-hour gym. So when it's 24 hours, I can get in there earlier, which I always take advantage of so that I can get into the office quicker and start working on my stuff as soon as possible. Now, I don't do this because I'm crazy, but because this is how I stay present, creative, and consistent both as a business owner and as a father and a husband. Now, I know that most people think that freelancers or entrepreneurs are bad at structure and scheduling and pretty much like free spirited. But the reality is, structure is the only way that this works long term. Without structure, your creativity pretty much burns out. Without structure, your creativity turns into chaos. Now, like I said, my day starts before the world even wakes up. I do some reading in the morning, prayer and meditation just to get my mind right, and then, of course, my training. Now, this happens before emails or any notifications start coming in. The thing is, if I don't win the morning, then the day ends up winning me, and that's something that I cannot let happen. So from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., I'm pretty much working in the office, planning, editing, getting my gear prepped, charging, clear memory cards, all that kind of stuff. Now, the reason I do this is because this is like when my brain is the sharpest. I'm more aware of the things that I'm doing when I'm in the gym on the treadmill. I'm laying out my schedule to the things that I need to get done as soon as I get in the office. So I try to make sure to clear all these things out as soon as possible because then again, that frees up my mind for what I'm going to do next. So from 9 to 11 a.m., this is our breakfast family time in the morning. Now, to me, this is sacred. Like, again, you guys need to realize the last 15, almost 20 years of my life, I was a barista. So coffee is something that's always important to our family. That's how me and my wife met. So being able to make coffee for her, for myself, and then just play with the kids, get breakfast ready and all that kind of stuff is something that we don't take for granted. It's something that we really enjoy in the morning. So for me, that time is untouchable. Now, like I said, after this is where my day kind of looks different, whether I'm working in the office or I'm out in the field filming or having a meeting with clients or something like that. So usually if I'm in the office, I would probably stay here until about 1 or 2 o'clock and just do editing, scripting, meeting with clients, anything that I need to do in the office. That's the time that I do it in. Now, if I'm out in the field, I will be out in the field until probably from 9 to 4 p.m., maybe from 10 to 5 p.m. And this is the time where I'm just working, filming, out with clients, doing what makes our business money. So pretty much the structure stays, but the execution changes. And then usually around that same time, the boys are playing. Alyssa's working on some other stuff for the business as well. And then the boys are napping usually after lunch. So this is what opens up my time to get more things done in the office. And again, get more things done, filmed, and all that kind of stuff. Now, once 5 and 6 o'clock come rolling in, I am all about family. I'm not looking at my phone. Usually, if I am, it's just social media. Alyssa and I like to send each other memes. So we'll like show each other stuff and laugh. I'm playing with the boys. I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing as a father and a husband. And those are the things that I'm trying to focus on again, especially starting this year off, is like I need to be the one that manages my time, my schedule, not the other way around. And if I don't get on top of my time and schedule, then it's going to get on top of me. And I do not want to lose the fight for the day. I don't want to lose the battle. I want to win the war. And the way you do that is by being disciplined, being structured, and being ahead of all these things that you have to do throughout the day, throughout the week, the month, and the year. And this is why having a 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plan makes so much sense because at the end of the day, you're still able to step back and look at the mountain, right? Like you need to look at the journey that you're on and be realistic about your timeline, but at the same time, you need to be realistic about yourself. What can you really take on? What can you really do? How much further can you really push? Don't try to take it easy on yourself. You know what I mean? I think to myself in the times when I was working for other businesses and making other people money, and I was working 24/7 almost. Now, this is my business. My family, my friends, my coworkers, the people who I have in my sphere are the ones who are, you know, looking to me for this business to be successful. Now, before it was just a paycheck. Now it's much more. So, this is where I suggest don't take your foot off the pedal. Don't try to take it easy. Don't try to make excuses for yourself. Who knows how much longer you got? Who knows how much more time you have on the table? Take every second you got and put it in your business. Be successful. Do the things that you're supposed to do at the times that you're supposed to do it. And this is, again, why you need structure, why you need a schedule, why you need a routine so that you know family time, I'm dad, I'm mom, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Work time, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm hustling, I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Like, and this is where your non negotiables come in. Like, what are some things that I'm willing to bend on, that I'm willing to break on? But what are the things that, man, they're just a stone wall? Nothing's going to get through. This is why you need to write out your pillars to tell yourself, like, these are the things that matter most. And these are the things that I'm not going to give up on. Now, again, when I step back and I look at my schedule and I see how much sleep I'm getting, I'm surprised because I know I don't get that much sleep. And I know other people get way more sleep than I do. So when I looked at my schedule, I'm like, wow, I'm actually devoting, a good amount of time to sleep. Like, way to go. I'm proud of myself because this is something that I've been dedicating time to because at the same time, sleep is what makes my body recover better and builds longevity, helps my mind, helps my creativity, all these kind of things. So I need to make sleep a priority, something I never did before. And now I'm looking at like, okay, this needs to be a priority because my wife benefits from it, my kids benefit from it, my clients benefit from it, my art, my creativity, all these things benefit from sleep. So it's like, way to go. I'm happy for myself that I'm getting that much sleep. But again, there's times where I'm just like, yo, is it like, do I need to give that up? Like, even most recently, I've been looking at my workouts and saying, can I just do more heavy lifting and keep the cardio maybe a little jacked up, get out of the gym earlier but still get better results? What does it look like building out the home gym a little bit more to work out more at home? We have the red light sauna, we have all these things that we can do. So I'm just like looking at every second, every minute of my life and saying what needs to stay and what needs to go. And this is where, again, if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, like, do this for yourself because you get to win this time back and then you get to deploy it in the best way possible from the schedule that you just built. So, what I'm trying to say is, you don't need my schedule, but you do need my structure. And what you need to know is that whatever you don't schedule, you will sacrifice. Structure is how I stay consistent without any burnout. And like I said, you need to build your schedule around what you value the most. Like, my schedule is built around the three things that I value more than anything: discipline, deep work, and family. So, what I try to do is front load the day so that the business is growing and things are getting done without stealing time from my home life. The easiest way I can say is that I don't hustle longer, I just structure better. Now, to me, this has really helped my work life balance. I even call it my work life focus because what this allows me to do is devote my time to the things that really need my attention. And all the energy that I expend to those things is energy that is put out in the right place. And that's something that I really wish I knew as a beginner entrepreneur, beginner business owner, because for a long time, my creativity felt like chaos. It felt like there are so many things that I needed to get done, and I didn't know which one needed to go first. I didn't know which one was most important or anything like that. But being able to create a structure and an outline, and then you have your non negotiables, it allows you to see, okay, like, this is the time I have, these are the goals that I want to reach. Which ones can I achieve to get me there faster, better, more efficient, with my family, with my friends intact? And that's like the biggest thing for me. Like, I want to be successful, but I want to be successful with the people I love and the things I love completely intact. And I think it's possible because I see other people do it. And so my goal is to do that as well. But I know that I cannot do that without a solid, structured schedule, something that holds me accountable and something that I can go to when I do feel like chaotic or like if I have a busy mind. So this week, documenting and creating was a little bit difficult. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I have been horribly sick. Texas has had some crazy allergy things going on, and I've been feeling them. But even though it hasn't felt like a win on the documenting or creative part, I think mentally I've been able to just overcome a lot of things and reach a lot of places that are helping me where I need to get in my business and with my clients. And so, even though this hasn't been a win on paper per se, I feel like it's been a win mentally. So, I'm going to give this one a big thumbs up. Now, I've been creating a little bit more on social media and trying some new things out on Instagram. So, if you don't follow me, go ahead and follow me there. I'll link that down below. But my Instagram has now become a way of me saying, okay, let me also practice what I preach. So I'm trying to get, just a little bit more creative and do things for fun and not so much for the likes, the follows, the shares, or anything like that, but just things that I want to do for the sake of enjoyment. So I hope that you guys like what I'm putting out. I will see y'all in a few days. Until next time, peace out.